What is up, guys? It's your boy. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick Cacus here. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to support the channel, and let me know what you think my next intro should be. That comment section is absolutely wild. Alright, today we have the ultimate guide to Season of the Lost, showcasing all of the different leveling systems, activities, and more. Everything you're going to need to know to understand what is going on this season. Guys, please remember to support the video, share it, send it to a friend, because new players are joining all the time, and one of the biggest reasons they leave is because they get confused and frustrated. So hopefully we can get this in front of people who really need it. Now, starting things off, you're going to get a quest, and this quest is called Wayfinder's Voyage. Now notice it has 53 total steps. So unlike last season where every weekly reset you would have to go to the helm to pick up the new version of the seasonal quest, this one is going to last the entire Season of the Lost. And this quest is going to make you do several things. Perhaps it sends you to pick up Ascendant Anchors on various locations. These are items hidden around certain locations that provide you with seasonal currency. Now, a quick tip about seasonal currency, guys, it's actually capped at 1,500. Once you get that much, and it's really not too hard to get that much, completing like a Gambit game will give you over 100, any more currency you earn will be completely wasted. So make sure when you're getting close to 1,500, go and spend some of this currency on Umbral Engrams, which we're going to talk about in a bit, to make sure you don't waste any. However, on the flip side of the coin, if you're looking to acquire Parallax Trajectory as fast as possible to get the Season of the Lost rewards, here's what I would recommend. There's essentially two different approaches. Approach number one is based on the fact that you're randomly going to get small amounts of Parallax Trajectory from just killing enemies. So you can go to an extremely high enemy density area, such as the Thrallway on the Shattered Throne dungeon, or potentially even Shirochi within the Last Wish raid. Remember, you can just wish to her pretty quickly. You can slay out on enemies and get Parallax Trajectory that way. However, I would recommend just farming Nightfalls, specifically the Legend Nightfalls, not quite the Master that are 1350, but the Legend that are only 1320, which a lot of people are, give over 200 Parallax Trajectory for a single completion, right? So if you can get those down to, 10-minute runs or below, you are absolutely farming this brand new currency. But another key part of this season, and something the quest will direct you to do, is the brand new seasonal activity, Astral Alignment, located on the Dreaming City. This is a 6-player match-made activity, and in it you're going to have to accomplish several different objectives. You either need to kill the Eyes of Xivu Arath, which are going to drop the Taken Essence. You can go and pick that up. You can press the trigger to actually shoot it. You can press the super button to do kind of a big shooting attack, but if you do that, you're going to use up that Taken Essence. You're going to waste it, but you have to go to certain areas on the map to deposit it. Once you've done that enough, you're going to go to another area, and this time you're going to have to pick up the orbs and transport them up to the top of the map. Remember that you won't actually have enough time to transport it all the way, so make sure there's a teammate to stand by and pick up the orb when you drop it. Now, in the final boss fight, you're going to have a big ogre that throws a shield up. To get rid of the shield, make sure you're going to the blights, destroying them, and killing the eyes that spawn to again pick up that Taken Essence, and then shoot the boss or use the super on the boss's shield, and that will take it down. So that, in a very quick nutshell, is Astral Alignment. Importantly, at the end there's going to be two different chests. One is just completely normal, it's going to give you some baseline rewards, and the other is a trove, and this trove is actually going to cost the seasonal currency to open, and then opening a certain amount of troves in a week is going to get you powerful gear from this season, so keep that in mind as well. There may be more objectives or different bosses coming later in the season, but that's all we have access to right now. However, moving on from there, after the quest is likely going to make you do at least one astral alignment, you're then going to be sent to the Shattered Realm, Forest of Echoes, which is located within the Helm. This also has a weekly powerful reward behind it for killing 4 champions, and each run I was finding 2 champions, so 2 total runs you will get a piece of powerful gear. However, the Shattered Realm actually has a lot going on within it. There's hidden passageways, secret chests, and rewards, and more. So the first time you go through, you probably won't have access to this stuff, and that's because you then need to go back to the Helm and interact with the Wayfinder's compass. Now here, as you can see, you're going to find a ton of different upgrades, and a lot of them have to do with unlocking the secrets of the Shattered Realm. And unlike previous seasons where you would have to have some thought about which upgrades to unlock first, this season there's going to be none of that. You're simply going to unlock them from left to right, and once pretty much all of those are unlocked, as you can see, it's going to jump to the second row left hand column. You unlock all those to the right, then it's going to drop down to the third row eventually, and you get more of these unlocks by leveling up your Wayfinder's compass. And how do you do that? Well, specifically, it's actually through the seasonal challenges. So open your quest tab, go to the seasonal challenges, and every single week Bungie is going to be adding more. Specifically, you want to prioritize challenges like this Ascendant Ballast 1, which is actually glitched out right now, that's why I haven't completed it. Hopefully it's going to be fixed by the next reset. But specifically, you can see Wayfinder's compass calibration level. So look for challenges that have that. When you complete them and then go and actually physically click on it in this tab, then you're going to get reputation for your compass and you're going to level it up. You can actually go to your compass and it's going to give you rewards like seasonal loot, and then once you click on that reward, you can pick one of those upgrades. So again, pretty much all of those upgrades are just tied to your Wayfinder's compass level. So every week you're going to be able to unlock a certain portion of levels if you're doing these specific challenges that have the calibration points. Now, very importantly, every row of the Wayfinder's compass is going to unlock a brand new ability to use within the Shattered Realm. So the first green row has Barrier Breach, then the blue row has True Sight, and the purple row has Safe Passage. So once you've unlocked Barrier Breach and you go into the Shattered Realm, you're going to be able to interact with the purple objects that you've seen all over the place. They have different symbols on them, and the symbol with the bird diving down is Barrier Breach. You do need to make sure you clear the nearby ley line after aligning it, but once you do, as you can see, if you interact with a Barrier Breach object, it's going to simply lower a barrier nearby, allowing you to go through, and in this case, find one of the secret chests. Now, these chests are actually referred to as small mysteries within the seasonal challenge tab. So if you're trying to complete that challenge, this is what you need to do. Simply look around for Barrier Breach, activate it, go wherever the barrier just opened up and find the chest within it. Also, in these areas sometimes are the anchors, which you need for seasonal challenges as well, and the seasonal currency. And guys, that whole shebang is how the Shattered Realm works. You can just go in, do the 2 ley lines, like align them, fight the final boss, free the Techian, and get a reward likely. However, you're also going to need in and utilize the upgrades that you've unlocked from the compass to interact with all of the secrets located within. So right now it's just finding those Barrier Breach activations, going in to that area and getting the chests. But later on, the True Sight ability is likely going to unlock, secret passageways to travel that are going to wind around and unlock more chests as well. Then the Safe Passage ability will likely let you go through certain areas that you're not able to go through right now. So as you level up your compass, more and more of the secrets and rewards within the Shattered Realm will become available on a weekly basis. But moving on from there, the last key part of this season that we need to discuss is Umbral Engrams. So you're going to earn Umbral Engrams randomly throughout pretty much any activity. Now once you do, you can take them to the prismatic recaster within the helm to focus them. So you have 3 different tiers of focusing. Tier 1 is all unlocked, and it can give you stuff like Tools of the Lost to randomly get, one weapon from this season. That's going to be a great thing to buy, especially early on. But then you can unlock more tier 2 focusing engrams and tier 3 focusing engrams. So make sure to go into your Triumph selection, as you can see, and go to the prismatic lens section. Here you actually do have to physically click on the different engrams to unlock them for the recaster. So, for example, to unlock the bow focusing one, tier 2 or 3, you have to get a bunch of bow final blows. But even if you do, even if you're slaying out on a bow and you unlock it, you have to go into the Triumph screen and click on it for it actually to appear within your vendor subscreen. Now, with all that being said, what are the difference between the tiers? Well, tier 2 focusing has to do with target farming. So as you can see here, this engram will only drop either the grenade launcher or the shotgun. So if I'm going after the shotgun, this is a great buy. I have a 50% chance to get it. You're also going to find specific armor pieces here. So if I want the new seasonal set and I need the helmet, I can specifically get the helmet out of this engram. But tier 3 is actually pretty cool. So this time you can get random pieces of armor, but now they're not focused as to what piece of armor they are, they're focused into what stats they're going to spawn with. So high intellect, high recovery, etc. So if you're trying to put a build together and you need an armor piece with high recovery, you can target farm that. And the weapons are here as well, but the difference, as you can see, is that they spawn with multiple perks. And this multiple perk might be in column 1, might be in column 2, or, as I just got, in both columns. And this is actually really, really important because this is essentially like getting 2 rolls in 1. Not only that, it's technically better than getting 2 rolls in 1 because now you have the versatility of being able to swap between these perks. So you could potentially get one weapon that has a PvP roll and a PvE roll all in one, and you can just swap between them depending on what you're doing. That is really, really powerful. However, of course, because of that, these are the most expensive and will cost the most of your seasonal currency. And so guys, that is really it for everything you need to know on a base level for this season. I hope you enjoyed this video, found it informative, and if you did, please remember to help me out by simply liking and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.